Okay. Let's be honest. Osamake is a better version of Masamune-kun. We just gonna put that out there. And the main character from Osamake is just a fusion of Kanye from Amagi Brilliant Park and Masamune. The characteristics match a little too well. But before we get into that, just a little excerpt for my TikTok family. Just a quick pro quote for y'all that's on TikTok watching. If y'all could do me a favor, y'all see that YouTube button up there in my profile? So yeah, I want y'all to go over to my profile. Y'all see that YouTube button? Go ahead, tap that. Head over to my YouTube channel. Help support the boy on his grind to 10K subscribers on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 10K followers on here and 10K subscribers on YouTube. If y'all can help me do that, I would appreciate that ever so much. It's your boy xDomoSenpaix, and I appreciate everything y'all do for me. What's going on? It's your boy xDomoSenpaix, and we are here to cover today's episode of Osamake. Now, a lot of y'all may not know what Osamake is, and it is a rom-com where the childhood friend does not lose. Apparently, that's what it's setting up for, right? Granted, I don't know if that's really gonna happen, but we're gonna see. If you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure you go down below, hit that link in the description or the red subscribe button. Either one will help me towards that cause of reaching 10K subscribers on YouTube. It's 3K initially, but 10K is my max goal for the year. Oh yeah, and not to mention, make sure y'all hit that link tree. That link tree link, it takes you to my Twitter, it takes you to my Twitch, it takes you to my YouTube, and it takes you to my TikTok. I had to remember which one I also had on there because it was slipping my mind. All right, so let's jump into Osamake. Like I said earlier, he is literally the fusion of Kanye from Amagi Brilliant Park and Masamune from Masamune-kun's Revenge, because if you think about it, he's Kanye, but in the plot of Masamune-kun's Revenge, because he was a childhood actor, just like he was a star, mind you. He was a star just like Kanye was when he was a kid, but something traumatic happened to him to where he couldn't act anymore, and he was forced to go on hiatus. Which, if you remember what happened to Kanye when he was a kid, he had a traumatic experience and stopped acting, but he still kept the mentality that he was that guy. Maru from Osamake does not have that mentality anymore. He is mentally Masamune in a sense. Like he still feels like he needs to get some sort of revenge, right? And that's on the girl. Her name is Kachi. So the girl that broke his heart is somebody that he's really been into, but was never able to ask out, right? So his revenge is not necessarily with her, but with the guy that she's apparently dating, whose name is Abe, who is an asshole because he knew that Haru was a childhood actor because he looked up to him. His dad was on a drama with him. So this asshole sets up a plan. Like, only reason I asked her out is because I did some digging and I knew that you liked her. Now, this is where things get weird, right? So in the episode, there is a point where Kuro and Haru are chilling at the crib and, you know, they talking and whatnot, going through books. And then all of a sudden this picture falls out. And it's, you know, it's one of them simple plot points where Haru and Kachi were friends before anything ever happened, right? But Haru thought that was a boy because of how she dressed, and it was Kachi the whole time. That ends up coming to fruition a little later on in the episode. But what makes this whole situation so interesting is just the simple fact that you can still see the interest between Haru and Kuro, even though they're technically dating, right? It's a fake date to get revenge on Kachi and Abe because of how they did him, but you can still see that they're really appealing towards the relationship between Haru and Kuro. And what makes this even crazier is like, Kachi was on board with this, right? She was hella on board with, yeah, let's ruin him because I thought he abandoned me when I was a kid. I thought he was never gonna come back. So she hears what really happened to Haru and was like, damn, maybe I fucked up. Maybe this was a terrible idea. Maybe I should not go along with this plan. And she knew that, I'm hopping all over the place, but she knew that he was Haru because Haru was like, oh man, you knew I was a childhood actor, right? And that was the whole flip of the plot point, because that leads you into, oh yes, I know that you were a childhood actor, and I've also known you since forever ago. I knew you when I was a kid, but we split. And you were my first love. And that's what makes it even crazier because they're both each other's first loves. And it's usually really, really, really hard to get over your first love. But I wonder if they're gonna flip that narrative, because the interesting part is, like I said earlier in the video, they're appealing towards the relationship between the childhood friend, right? That's what they're appealing towards. But at the same time, they can flip that and actually make it to where Haru and Kachi actually start dating. That can actually be a thing. Is that something that I would be interested in? Yes and no, because yeah, it's cliche for that to happen, but I would much rather it be that way than the forced version, right? I feel like, but if you know that she has his best interest at heart and that's what he really wants, hell yeah, if he gets turned down, bam, that's right there. But don't force the relationship. I feel like that'll be really, really, really tasteless and kind of harsh, but that's neither here nor there. If that's the plot, that's the plot. I'ma roll with it. I'ma stick with the narrative that I said in the beginning, and that is, this is a better version of Masamune-kun's revenge. Way better. And throughout this, you can see all the little sprinkles of Masamune-kun and a little bit of Kanye. Well, not even just a little bit of Kanye, majority of Kanye from Amagi Brilliant Park. I think it's really cool that that's the concept, and if you want to capitalize on that, make him becoming a star actor a very important peg in this plot, right? Make that a very important peg in the plot, because that'll set up for an even better relationship setting, because then he'll be battling fame and all that stuff, and whoever he wants to be with is gonna have to deal with that. Hell, Kachi can even write his scripts for him when he's famous. You know what? That'll be even cooler. Kachi writing the plays for him as he's famous, and him being with Kuro. That could be cool. But anyways, that'll do it all for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure you hit my link tree. That has all my links in the description. It'll take you to wherever you need to, and follow me on every social platform. Yeah, man, today's episode of Osamake was rather interesting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, it's your boy xDomoSenpaix, and I will see you guys in the next video.